All right, where am I? Where am I? Oh man, I don't see me. Oh, there. There's the beginning of where we are. We're not there. We're not there. I'm getting there. Hang tight. It's coming. Haha. There I am. It is 34 degrees in my house. Just thought I'd share. It's 38 outside. So it's glove time and flannel nightgowns in the morning. Well, all night long, but you guys get to partake in them in the morning. Lucky you. Because it's almost time for sweatshirts and pants and mittens and everything. Okay, we're almost ready. So here we are, and today it's All Hallows Eve. Today is October 30th, and the prompt is not my favorite, gotta say, is blazing fires with bread and oozing butter. So I have an idea. We'll see if it actually works. Oh wait, I forgot to put the link. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Edit, post, add link. Paste the link. All right, now I think we're ready to roll. Accept the link. Oh well, it's there. It's not a good link, but it's there. Good morning, Lisa and Valerie, and whoever's on YouTube that I cannot see. So let's just get going. Hi, Mina and Sherry. Hey, it's time for shameless plugs. What do you think about that? Maybe that'll get me warm. I should turn the heater on for 5 minutes. Hold on. I guess if it's 34 in the house right now, if I turn it to 60, that'll feel like heat, 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 and heat. All right, so it's time for shameless plugs. I shamelessly plugged my heater, my gloves, my Lands nightgowns, and now I'm going to shamelessly plug what we do. So, Creator of Cuteness is, oh, Carmen said it was 66 in her house. Try 34, unless something's wrong, but it's said 34. Anyway, Creator of Cuteness is the website. It's where you can find the classes, the collage elements, the burnishing tools, the watercolors, the books, the everything. So bookmark it. Okay. Then I am shamelessly plugging Ornamentally Yours. It's a free class with a bunch of free classes. It's a free place. Maybe we should say that. It's a free group where you can join for free and then you get classes for free. So the classes for this year, I'm going to be doing Christmas cardinals as an ornament. Bev Hill is going to be doing Tin Can Treasures. Ann Kobieri Scott is going to do Let's Get Artsy ornaments. Jeannie Dickinson is going to do a gift card and money holder 3 ways. I don't know what that means. Candace Ann is going to do a jar lid ornament. I love those. Michelle Hamilton is going to do a paintbrush Santa. Rebecca Swayze is going to do a jingle jangle Christmas dangle. Um, I'm going to close out the session on Sunday with how to paint a glass ball ornament. Very exciting, but a lot of you have requested it, so I'm doing it. And then sparkly sequin bulbs, which is just something I had to do this year because I had to. So this is the artwork that you're going to get for free. You're going to get this in black and white and in color, just like you would get a $5 collage element, but you're going to get it for free in the Ornamentally Yours group. So that's number one why you should join. You get free art from me and several other people. All the classes are free. Share this with your friends. You don't have to watch it live, although it is super fun to watch live, um, because they'll be saved for about 6 months and then poof, they all disappear. So make sure if you like some of the art or the videos, you can save them. I think, I don't know if once I delete them, if you save them, they're still there. But the artwork, if you save it and download it, it's yours. Okay. So that's Ornamentally Yours. This is Journal Play Day. I finished my book for Halloween or October. Here it is. Carmen, don't freak out. I have some of this girl's art for you, but this is a girl whose art I found a shop in Southern California when we were there, and it's a whole shop of her postcards, greeting cards, tarot cards, and um, what I call art cards, but they're oracle cards. So that's my first page. I haven't finished that page yet, but it's ready to go. This is a accordion book, so it accordions out. This was just a little bit of the first part of October with a quote. Um, then this page has another quote. This page has our cool little vellum-y things that we had, and then another quote, and then a fall bucket list for me of all the things that I either wanted to do in the fall or did do in the fall. So that got put in there. Another little page of things that I did every day, like because I need to remember those things. I don't know what to do with this page. I might just cover the whole thing up, quite honestly. And then there's an envelope flap and another card that goes into it. And then on the opposite side, it's like a Jacob's ladder, is another quote with a bunch of ghosts. A place for photos of Atticus and me and my honey bunches of oats. And then a little journaling block card. Linda, this is what you do with this card. I'm not going to share what I wrote, but you journal on the back side of it. Remember you asked me if it was finished? Yeah. And Linda wants to know who the artist is on this card. I can't remember her name. Liz Houston, Huston, Liz Houston. Man, I could have bought a $50 Oracle card deck to get all of her images, but I did not. They're just really cool. So that is the kind of thing that we do in Journal Play Day every single solitary month. We make a book, we play in the book, you get artwork for the book, and we are starting November on Saturday. I guess I'm kind of in a file folder mode right now because we're going to use file folders to make a book that kind of goes like this, like this, like this. I don't know, not like this, but it's going to go like this, if that makes sense. um, and anyway, that's the idea for November. You make a cute new journal, you get a bunch of artwork from me, and you learn a new journaling tip or trick or technique. This month, Cindy says it's 48 degrees here in Henderson, and she's very happy. I could not live in Henderson, just so you know. Crazy, because it's usually 112. This is not my artwork, but this is artwork that I wanted to use specifically in my journal this month. So I thought I would share it with everybody. Um, I did not share this artwork. I shared the link for it so that everybody could buy it directly from the gal who made this artwork. I don't know her name. I'm sorry. If you want a link, join Journal Playday. And then you get artwork from me, which is this journaling blocks. This, which is a background page. But this was also for Halloween. I just tossed it also into November. Then you get this one, which is sunflowers, leaves, and a banner border thing. Then you get a leaf, really cool with black. Then you get another background page like this that is without the painting and then with the painting on it. So you get both. And then you get some vintage, what do you call it? Tea dyed, coffee dyed papers, because I'm using a lot of those inside my journal. So that's a lot of artwork for $8.33 a month, you know? So if you don't want to play along and make the journal, you don't have to. In fact, I think what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to make my journals and not play in them. And I'm going to sell my journals that I make. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm just going to make the journals. So that is Journal Play Day, the 15th quarter. You get October, November, December for $25. December is going to be bringing us these, which will be colored. I haven't finished them yet, but these and these. So you're going to get the numbers again like we did for October. And you're going to get some little collage elements and some journaling blocks. And then background pages, which are this, 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 and this. I tried to make it so, because these are very Christmassy, and I'm not I don't celebrate Christmas alone. I celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and December. I love to celebrate December. So I tried to make them so they could go with whatever you do. Okay. So that's the artwork for December. I don't have January's yet because I'm not that far ahead. What's all this? Oh, this is stuff that belongs in my Halloween journal. This was also a background paper for Halloween. Very cool. And I just saw a really big artist do something very similar to this. Excuse me. Okay. Then let's talk about Creative Book Club because so many people got confused. I'm calling it a new chapter of the Creative Book Club. Okay. So here we go. The Creative Book Club fourth session is currently in session. If you want to be part of the new chapter of the Creative Book Club, you have to become part of the fourth session, which means that for your money, you will also get September and October, but we will start the new chapter in November. And then in December, we will be doing something completely different. So that's the plan, okay? In each month, we review a new book, and then we make something from the new book, or we learn a new tip or trick for the book. Arlene said, I did not see the journaling blocks page in the November download. I will check. Or Arlene, message me later in case I forget. But let's make sure it's there. Let's go back to here. So there's no need to buy the book, thank God, because the book that we are going to be using as part of our new chapter of the Creative Book Club is currently out of print. Wait, Renata says, hello, friends. I think I missed it, but where on Ornamentally Yours can you find the cardinals? I haven't scanned them yet because it's too damn cold to go downstairs, but I will make myself scan them this week and they will be put up for sure by Monday. They'll be in the files section, but they're not there yet. No need to buy the book. I buy it for us and then I review it. It's $30 for all 4 of the meetings, which is $7.50 per meeting or $7.50 per month. So here's the plan. Ready? The plan is we're going to use this book, which is called No Excuses Art Journaling, Making Time for Creativity, because this book, I don't know, you can probably see it from there. See all the colors here? It is set up by month. So in November, we're going to do the November section. In December, we're going to do the December section, and so on and so on and so on and so on. But as also as part of this book, she has tons of tips and techniques, and I have added some of my own in there. So because this book is kind of out of print, and super expensive to buy right now unless you buy the Kindle version, which is $12. And I advise you to do that if you're going to be part of book club. I have made something that does, it's like remember when you did a book report in school and you read the book and then you summarized it and did cliff notes on it? That's what this page will be, the cliff note version of the book. Okay. So don't worry about it if you can't get the book. I'm still working on trying to contact Gina Rossi. She really doesn't do much art anymore, and I don't think she wants to. Kind of sad. She's become a horsewoman, but I'm trying to contact her to ask her permission to do something with this book, and we'll see if she lets me. So, as part of the book club, each month, not November, because November is devoted just to this book, but then starting in December, we will be creating in our journal that we will make to go with this book. You don't really have to make a journal. You can work in whatever journal you have. But in November, we will be creating a journal to go along with this every month if you want to do it that way. Then in December, the book that I have chosen is a golden book. So we're going to make a journal from a golden book in December. So we're actually going to make something with a book. So each month it's going to be a little bit different. But for sure, every month starting in November until November of 2025, we will be using this book. Okay? Make sense? Any questions? You will still have to sign up for the book club. Where's the little piece of paper? Where's the little thing? For every 4 months. So after December, in order to continue to play, you're going to have to sign up for January, February, March, and April all together for $30. Does that make sense? So maybe ask for it for Christmas. That'd be a good idea. All right. It's going to be super cool. This is the other book. It's not a book. It's a magazine that I picked up when I bought those cards that I was showing of that girl's cards. It's called Uppercase Magazine. And this is an older version of the magazine. But we're going to use a couple of these pages from this magazine in our November journal. Does that make sense? So I will be scanning stuff out of this magazine since it is out of print. I feel that's okay to scan and share with you guys. And this will be available as well. Okay, I think I've spent plenty of time trying to explain all that. Right? Sarai? Sarai. Sherry says, so if I signed up in September, I'm still able to do the classes. Yes, you will have September, October, November, and December, just like a regular book club. But then you're going to need to sign up again for January, February, March, and April, and so on and so on and so on. Will we be able to somehow combine our journal play day and our creative book club? I don't see why not. I don't see why you couldn't. If I wasn't teaching both classes, that's what I would do. And maybe we'll talk about that in one or the other, whatever. Who said, Kathy, if I had a Daphne's diary, that's what I would use. But I don't. All right, we're going to come down here. So Carmen's lovely little prompt for today had me in a stupor all night. Oh, we haven't crossed these off recently. Let's do that, shall we? We've done this one. We've done this one. Rain Boots and Puddles, Mischief and Hoodies, Fangirl, Quilts and Scary Movies, Marigolds, Tim Burton Skellies, Fallish, Freaky Frog Witch, Dark Shadows, Monsters, and then that brings us to today, which is Blazing Fire with Warm Bread and Oozing Butter. If I could do this, I would, because I tried to draw a fire with warm bread and butter last night as a quick sketch for myself. Pass. Tomorrow is a large witch hat with Halloween things coming out of it. Oh, I'm excited for that. Thank you, Carmen. But I did toss this one out the window. So here's what we're going to do. Carmen says, stretch, woman. No, I'm not stretching. Dream on. Hold on. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to do a Halloween haunted house with a blazing fire in the window, and then you could imagine the warm bread and butter. Because, no. Hold on, let's make sure you guys can see. Is that better? Somebody said that angle is good. So rectangle, oval with a bottom, oval with a bottom, and a door, which is always in Lindsay's houses ovals. Not my door personally, but the doors I like to draw are ovals. Then you're going to get a crooked roof. Because no Halloween house should have a straight roof. But this roof needs to be taller, I think. We're going to go way up with this roof and down. And then the chimney can probably stay. We're going to go off kilter. I'm going to do not that kind of window. We'll do a port window. We're going to draw a fence in here. With me so far? Then we're going to do a crazy tower coming off of here with another, another, what do you call that? I don't know. And then another one up top. And it's going to have this kind of topping on it. This topping on the top of our haunted house is going to be like this. But the chimney probably shouldn't be there now. The chimney should probably go here. Okay? So you want to do this just as wonky as possible. Come back. And then you keep doing your windows if you want more windows. I do. There. This one's going to get a giant window like here. So lots of ovals with bottoms. Gonna go crazy with this roof. And maybe we'll bring this house out like this. A turret. Is it a turret? I want a wind thing here with a bat. He's kind of off the page, bat. We want some ghosts coming out of our haunted house. Maybe just one. This is going to get a chimney on top of it as well. Anything else? Stovepipe maybe here. And then everything else will just have to fit into the house. What do you say? Hey, maybe we need a balcony here. I love balconies. And then, I don't know yet. Let's start drawing. Kathy's wondering if Candy is here. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean candy for the house? All right, so we're going to go with kind of a big, thick, dark black pen for our outlines. And our roof is crazy on this house. I really want to put a line here, but I'm not quite sure how. Well, we'll just put our windows down a little bit. Take this window down, because you don't want them all the same height, because it's a haunted house, you know. Oh, Kathy's looking for her friend. Tag her with a little @ sign. Then she'll be able to see if you're there. Yesterday, my husband wanted to take me out for a really nice steak dinner because it's all I've been wanting the whole time we were gone and we never got one. I never got one. Not that it's a bad thing. So we went to our favorite restaurant yesterday, but we had to go pick up some other stuff on the way there. So we drove all the way down somewhere, then all the way back up by where we live, kind of, but in the other town from where we live. And the restaurant was closed. And it was very upsetting. So next time we want to go to a restaurant on a Tuesday, we will be looking up to see if they are open. Because it was very not a happy moment for Lindsay. Because by that time I was very hungry and it was closed and I needed to eat fast, you know? Crooked. Everything is crooked because it's a haunted house. So then we went to our local restaurant here where we live, and I had the worst steak for $36. The worst. Oh, we forgot the door. We're going to put in ground. Haunted houses are always on a hill. Okay, all the details going to be made with a smaller pen. Denise says, yay, I'm here. I just voted. We're voting today, too. All right, black bat. I'm really into this black lately with outlining, kind of either color or detail or background or something. But I love this thick black, I don't know what you call it, pen look. I really like it. He's so cute up top there. All right, I got to turn the heater off. Hang on. That's how fast it works. All right. Okay, let's do our fence first. Because it's going to be big, thick black too. It's not going to be perfect. Because it's a haunted fence, you know. And you definitely want it crooked. So we're just putting lines in that are crooked all the way around. I was surprised that Carmen did not have a haunted house or a house of some kind in her prompts. However, oozing fires and melting butters had to come out of a house, right? So I'm pretty sure the kitchen is upstairs here, and that's where the fire is going to be. I think. If all else fails, we will have a haunted house. All right. Whoa, lost my cap. Let's erase, get a skinnier pen. Terry Garr passed away yesterday, and I've always liked to do kind of quotes or whatever from movies or impressions or whatever you want to call them. And Young Frankenstein has always been one of my all-time favorite go-to movies that I think every person in America should watch. Every person anywhere should watch Young Frankenstein. Oh, what happened there? Just pulled my pen off. That's kind of weird. Anyway, Terry Garr is so funny. I forgot she was in Tootsie. I am not a Dustin Hoffman fan, and I've told that story before. But I might have to watch Tootsie again. I know I've seen it once, but in Young Frankenstein, where she's in the cart, where Igor is pulling the cart, and she's in the cart, and she goes, oof, when Dr. Frankenstein throws his luggage in the cart and it hits her, and she goes, oof. And then she goes, hello, would you like a roll in the hay? I mean, I never laughed so hard in my whole life when I was a teenager and I saw that movie. Or maybe not a teenager. I don't remember how old I was, but I was old. And anyway, um, then she was in the scene with the candle. Remember? Put the candle back. So freaking funny. All right. Lynn has never seen Young Frankenstein. You need to see it. Okay, so these windows do not need to be straight. Remember, it's a haunted house. So when you put your detail in, nothing needs to be straight. It can't be, but it doesn't have to be. Carmen says, I was 13 and I laughed so hard I fell in the walkway and could not stop laughing. Yeah, I get it. Not sure about this roof here, but it's okay. And then this window's going to get 2 panes of glass. Maybe that's where the fire and the oozing butter and burning whatever should go. I don't know. Did anybody have any questions about the book club? Because I know it's gotten kind of confusing. No? Yes, maybe so. Please do ask, please. He would have a enormous Schwanzenstucker. I forgot about that part. Thank you, Palma, for sharing that part. You can do a lot of detail with just lines and dots, you know. Like here are vertical lines, here are horizontal lines, here's a crosshatch of lines. Super cute. So when are the book club dates? Same as the other book club. September, October, November, December. And then we start again in January, February, March, and April. And the dates are posted for in the book club already for the I think it's November 22nd for this month's. I can't remember. I have way too many dates in my brain. But I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd. And then I can't remember what December is. It's usually around the 20th of the month every month. And it will be the same next year, same kind of dates. You know? I hope that makes sense. What was the book we did in September? Ugh, really? You want me to remember that? Let's see if I can look, because one of you guys posted all the books that we did. September was Share Your Joy by Sarah Gardner. We're going to do slats in here that are crooked. They don't even have to be the same all the way through. That was the one where we kind of did some mixed media techniques of painting papers and stuff. I have a question for the December prompts. Is that where we're going to be doing the golden book, or is that for the book club? Man, I have really got you guys confused, and I am so sorry. The golden book is for the book club. The December prompts are here for free, just like every month for free, you know? And Rebecca, here's a little sneak preview. Rebecca will be doing our January prompts. So those are here for free. But you could combine them all. I don't care. And then let's see. Linda says, I have the book. I just can't make up my mind whether to purchase a desk diary or make the book. I love the desk diary, but confused on how to use it. Yeah, I can't do a desk diary. I can't do anything where I have to do it every single day. That doesn't work in my lifestyle. If I'm required to do something every day, I am not doing it. My friend Paula, and I will be showing my friend Paula and my friend Joy's books that they do every single month as Gina Rossi has taught them. And they've used some of the things from her book and some of the things they don't do from her book. They've kind of created their own things. So I will share their books too in book club, not here. But I hope it's starting to make more sense. Is it? Oh, Rebecca says I have something fun in store in January. I'm pretty excited for January because Rebecca does really good out of the box kind of prompts. Makes me very happy. Maybe I'll just have Rebecca do every month. Just kidding. It's getting to be time where I'm going to ask for other people to do prompts for next year. But there will be requirements. For example, prompts for this group will not include weekends, number one. Number two, they have to be more than just like the month has to have a theme, and you're going to have to do a little thought process to the theming. You know what I mean? Okay, well, that's cute, right? We're getting there. Let's put a pumpkin here. That's behind the fence with a crazy leaf that doesn't even look like a leaf. I don't think we did any pumpkins this month either. Right? Carmen says, I love doing mine in a Moleskine planner, but I like planner art. Kathy says, I use the calendar. I write in it daily and add art and doodles and pictures. So I think I'm going to ask people to share maybe what they're using currently, and then you could decide from there. That's a good idea. There's our ghost. More, I got a little messed up right here, but that's okay. We'll add a little shadow in here because my pen messed up right in there. You'll never know. Let's put in, Carmen says you could have done a pumpkin with bread oozing and butter oozing out of its mouth. I guess I could have. My brain doesn't work that way always. Putting a thatched roof on here, they're little rectangles. That's all they are for a thatched roof. I went to the dollar store yesterday, my husband and I, and got some stuff for our neighbor kid. We have a kid on our street now for the first time in, well, since my kids were kids. And I'm going to make him a little goodie bag for Halloween and Atticus a little goodie bag. Dollar store has such good stuff, but they didn't have any goldfish crackers. I wanted goldfish crackers in their goodie bag, but instead now they're going to get candy. Kathy says, I'm still trying to find the perfect calendar with a soft spine like a moleskin, but not a moleskin. Sue says, I'm using baby teething cracker boxes to hold my art. That is so funny. We are a crafty group. Got to use what you got. All right, there's the roof on that one. I think this roof has got to be scalloped. Different size scallops. Because it is a haunted house, so nothing needs to be the same size. I couldn't find goldfish crackers. I also couldn't find, one of you guys talked about doing 250 Tootsie Pop ghosts yesterday, and I really wanted to make some Tootsie Pop ghosts. I couldn't find Tootsie Pops. I'm going to look again today because I really want to make some. Looks kind of like a mermaid, right? A mermaid's tail. Okay, now we just got to do, I think we could do these kind of boards that are like cracked. They look cracked, but there's not much room to do them. So we'll do one here and one here. Okay. And this is going to have a spider coming out of it. A little tiny, teeny tiny spider. Furry. Spider. Oh, our chimney. Same thing, kind of like bricks stacked. So they're rectangles that go in different spots, like it's bric-a-brac. We have a chimney cleaner coming next week to clean our chimney, and I always love to talk to them. Oh, add nails, Kathy says. Thank you. Nails. It just doesn't work because the window's in the way, but that's okay. And then we need some smoke. Because we're baking bread over a blazing fire in Carmen's mind. Or this could say, I smell children with a fire. Sorry, hocus pocus. Apparently I didn't erase up there. Well, I think it's pretty good. Now we got to add black because yesterday we learned how to calm down our black and make it not so thick, not so black, by taking black and adding water to it. Lots of water. Last thing we will do is our blazing fire with oozing butter, I think. I do like how in some places it could be blacker. What do you think? I had to go thin on this card because my box is so full there's not really much room for other cards in there anymore. These getting black, even though those are boards. Maybe I could add a little brown into it. I don't know. Let's try adding a little brown in there and see what happens. It's just nice and muddy. Love it. Gonna have a really dark roof. Could have been darker. So does anybody do anything for All Hallows Eve, which is tonight? I had to have a conversation with my husband because he said I was wrong. And I'm like, no, it's All Hallows Eve tonight, right? This is the night before Halloween, I think. Oh, that's super cool. I like that a lot. This has too much water. There we go. Take off some of that color. We'll go with a black roof since that's more brown. Water. This is too dark also. If you get the color off of your brush and just use water, you can pull away some of the color with watercolor. Or just move it. All right. Getting there. Another dark roof. That's not dark. These look dark. Oh, it's such a lie. My watercolors are lying to me now. But if you add black in, it becomes pretty dark. Okay. Getting there. We need a little red in here. A little reddish orange. Little brick-a-brack. Let's add some of this red into that roof. Kind of a cool color. Now let's paint our pumpkin. Oh, creaky door. Sounds like I'm in a haunted house. Yep. Let's get some green. All Hallows Eve falls on the 31st of each October. All Saints Day is November 1st. Halloween is the short version of All Hallows Eve. Huh. Well, learn something new every day. Now I have to go tell my husband he was correct. I don't like that. But I will. This is green with black in it. I like it. Kind of cool. Whoa, that's really cool. Can you see that? See how it just kind of bled in there with the green? I'm going to add a little more green on top of that black and see what happens. That's just getting blacker. Leave it. Color in our spider's little nest. Get more brown. Brown door. Don't want to scare away the little kittles. Huh. Well, thank you, Sandy, for clarifying that. Marianne says Walmart has big bags of Tootsie Pops. I don't think I can make 250 ghosts this year, but maybe if I start in the summer, I could. Okay, we don't want to do anything to our windows, right? And I don't want much to the ghost, just a tiny little shadow. Just black, watered down to be almost gray. Do you see that? It's almost see-through. I'm going to put a little bit in the windows before we do our blazing fire. Just a little bit of watered down black. Do you see how it's just kind of watered down black? And then we're going to go to our background, which is going to be almost blackish blue. That's the plan. But my watercolors are so messed up, I don't know what colors are what anymore. I really, really, really have to. That's a good color. Oh, but our smoke needs to be a different color. Oh, that's a really good color. It's like almost black, blue. That's super cool. We don't want to get into the smoke. Whoa, that is really dark. That's a cool blue. Cool blue. Should we throw some purple in? Always. I love purple and blue together. Okay, so we have our sky. Love it. Okay, so now we need to do our smoke. Lynn says, okay, this is kind of strange. We have no birds flying around today. It's totally silent. That is earthquake to me. Zebra has 40% off with free shipping today. Ooh. Where's the black? Okay, so remember how we did our windows and our ghosts? We're just going to tone down the black here and get some different gradations of grays and blacks in our smoke. Got to get some that's kind of darker. Oh, that is really dark. And some that is much lighter. Oh, that's got purple in it. Purpley gray is kind of cool. Then we have to dry this. I still have not brought up my heat tool, so it's going to be loud. So I apologize for those of you guys that have a hard time with my blow dryer. One of these days I'll remember to bring it upstairs. Whoa. All right, that should be good. Fire. I don't have my colored pencils either. So I guess for fire, we're doing red. Wow, that is quite the fire, Lindsay. It looks like, I don't know what it looks like. Try to tone it down with some orange. I don't have the bread or oozing butter. You'll just have to imagine that part, I guess. But that's a pretty not so bad fire, right? Carmen says, burn down the house red. A little more dark red in here. And I think that's good. I like it. I'm going to add a little bit of blue to my windows. And I think we might be done. I don't know yet. Let's look. I'm not sure it needs any white, right? I don't have any sparkly black, but I do have sparkly silver, which is kind of fun. I really don't want any color in there. Maybe I don't have sparkly silver. There it is. Yeah, no color. But definitely some highlights of glittery. Really got to buy a new black sparkle pop pen. I need just black, and silver's almost out also. Can you see that sparkle in the roof there? Carmen, if you want your cards, I have to be in Auburn today at 11:45. We could meet. I could give you your cards. But I understand. All the roofs are going to get a little bit of sparkle. Did you guys all see that Marcia Moss, who was with Dandelion Wishes, passed away? She's one of the people that I accredit what I do here to. She told her sister to call a list of people to call when she passed. And I don't know if I was honored or what, but she passed away, and her sister called me to tell me she passed. Marcia and I had talked a couple weeks ago when she found out she was not in good shape. I can't remember. I think she had pancreatic cancer, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, she had Dandelion Wishes, and a lot of us dealt with her on the telephone, buying stuff from her at the beginning of all of this during the pandemic. Her store was in St. George, Utah, and she quit to be with her husband more because he was ill. But he's doing okay. And now she's not with us any longer. It's pretty sad. So I know a lot of people that died in the last couple of days. Oh, I do need stars in the sky. Let's do those. So let's do some. I think I've ruined this pen. Let's try this pen. Not happy. None of my pens are very happy. Again, not happy. Let's try this one. Ah, there we go. Anyway, I know she appreciated all the cards that a lot of you guys sent when we found out that she was in her last stages of being here. And she really loved getting those. So that was very cool to hear. All right, there's our haunted house. Yes, that's true. Sue says everyone needs to get frequent blood work and doctor checkups. That's true, because she did not know. She must not have gone to the doctor much. All right, here we go. Let's do the look through. We have our smoke, our bat coming out of the roof, our fire with the sourdough bread is down here on the fireplace with the oozing butter. And there's our haunted house. I just want to put it on a background. Oh, wait. I did the same thing yesterday. Darn it. Lindsay, I had to cut my little monsters off because my card was too big. I'm not going to back it on black. Let's see if it fits in. No, I still have to cut it down. Dang nabbits. Well, there goes the spider. And part of our bat. So this one I had to cut down to fit into the box. Let's see if this one goes now. It does, it fits. Just this little tiny bit took our spider off. He's still there, but he's kind of little now. Sad. Oh well, okay, there we have it. That's it, kids. I'll see you later. I'm going to leave now. I'll see you tomorrow when our prompt is, what was the last prompt, Carmen? Large witch hat with Halloween things coming out of it. Oh, that'll be cute. We can do that cute. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a really good day. Get your treats ready for Halloween. Love you. Bye.